everyone, welcome to your 10-minute yoga stretch for the glute area. So we'll be focusing a lot on the hips as this is what we need to stretch out to make us feel refreshed after that short but sweet power bum flow. So we're going to come to a wide-legged forward fold, wide-legged child's pose, sorry. So knees come to the outside edges of the mat and our hearts just sink towards the mat. Resting our forehead onto the mat or our chin if you're a little bit more open. And this just should feel really nice along the outside of the glutes and hip area. Now we're going to push up through and push up to a downward facing dog. And again, just come up high onto the toes here, bend the knees and sink into those hips and really feel the backs of the legs opening, especially at the top where they've been worked. Now we're going to come to three-leg dog to open up that hip. So lift up that right leg to the sky and bend through the hip and really feel that opening through the glute, the right side glute, flexing that top leg, that top foot. Then we're going to bring it around the outside of our bodies and bring it outside the right hand and lower that back knee and come into a lizard. You might have your hands up here, be up on your hands, and that's fine. Just really have the sensation of your heart pulling forward, and maybe you can come to the forearms. Come up onto those hands if you weren't already, and we're going to take a nice long pigeon. So we'll shuffle our right foot over towards the left hand, lower that knee down to the mat. Just take a few moments to get comfortable here, as we will be here for a few moments. So maybe putting a block or a cushion under your right hip flexor just to give you a little boost up and keep you balanced. And then we'll lower down, trying to keep our hips as square as possible as we sink down into our reclined pigeon, resting the forehead down onto the mat. This should feel amazing after that nice power flow. up onto our hands. And I'll come and face you so you can see how I get there. But from your pigeon, you're simply going to spin this left leg over and around and bring it on top. So we're coming into our shoelace or cow face posture. So you might want to take the double pigeon variation if you are a bit tighter. That just means having both your legs on a right angle like this, resting them on top of each leg. So, or if you're coming to the full variation, the knees should be stacked, both sit bones firmly rooted on the mat, and if you push your feet further away from your body, the deeper and more intense the posture is going to be. And then either bringing the hands to the knees or out in front of you, coming into a gentle forward fold. You should feel a deep opening down your IT bands. Slowly coming out. Then we're going to come into the seated twist. So just bring that right foot closer to your left bum cheek. Plant that foot next to your right knee. Reach up with the left arm and over the right leg. And then we'll come through and we'll come back to a downward facing dog. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So lift that left leg up to the sky. Open that knee, so bending the top knee, the top leg, and flexing that foot. Opening up that hip. And then place it on the outside of the left hand, lowering that back knee and coming into a lizard here. So either being up on your hands or coming down onto the forearms. Then we'll come up onto the hands and move that foot over into pigeon. So left foot comes over to the right hand, and take a moment to ground here, making sure your hips are square, maybe putting a cushion or bolster or something under your bum, and then lower into our pigeon. And we'll come up and we'll come to the cow face, so simply shifting onto the left hip and swinging that right leg over, coming into our cow face or shoelace. Both bum cheeks firmly rooting on the mat, knees coming on top of one another, elongating the spine, and then folding forward if you want to, or just staying up here if it's enough, because this is still a very deep opening. gently coming up, pulling that left foot to the right bum cheek, planting that right foot firmly on the mat, reaching those arms up tall and twisting over to the right. Come forward to the front, then we'll just place our hands firmly on the mat so we can step back to a downward facing dog. Just stretching out the backs of those legs. And then we'll just come to a seated position on the mat. However you get there is fine, and we'll take a few releasing breaths. So inhale, hands up to the sky, hands through heart center. Again. Namaste. Well done everyone. If you'd like to take a Shavasana, then please go ahead, because I haven't added it into this session as it was supposed to be kept nice and short. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys on the mat tomorrow for another power and stretch. Bye.